Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. An iconic building in downtown Hazleton has finally reopened. The Altamont on East Broad Street will now function as a new apartment complex, with over 60 apartments spread throughout its 9 stories. Among the various renovations and additions to the Altamont in the last 6 years, the building now features several amenities for tenants, including a library, a community room, and a fitness center. The Altamont first opened its doors over 100 years ago in 1924, where it served as a hotel in downtown Hazleton. Throughout its long history, the building has served different functions to the many owners of the property. Plans to transform the building into an apartment complex began in 2019, and now after several delays is now up and running. The Altamont Apartments in downtown Hazleton officially opened on February 9th this year. State Representative Dane Watrow and Senator Dave Argall have secured nearly $1 million for road projects in Hazleton and East Union Township. The grants were secured through the Department of Community and Economic Development's Multimodal Transportation Fund and will allow for the creation and maintenance of roads in both areas. $850,000 was allocated to the Hazleton Area School District for the construction of an access road at the Hazleton Area High School in Hazel Township. We spoke with Dane Watrow about the Access Road project and how it will benefit transportation for Hazleton area students.
They've been trying to seek a grant for the last couple of years, and they finally, we got it, the senator and I got it to the finish line for them. And what that's going to be, it's going to be an access road in the rear of the school with the potential thoughts of hopefully going ahead and Hazleton's expanding and they're going to have to build a school. And then Rob Miracle, who's been instrumental in helping them design, and the donations that that man gives is just absolutely phenomenal. And Dave and I were able to deliver and help them out with an $800,000 grant for that road in the back. The overall project for that road is a couple million, but this is a good starting point. And the next phase of grants, hopefully we could work with the Secretary of Transportation to go ahead and see if we could convince him to go ahead and give the rest.
East Union Township received $100,000 from the grant and will be utilized to repair several roads within the township. 2 alleged gang members in Scranton have been charged with kidnapping and robbing from a child at a car wash. According to police, officers were called on February 22nd to the car wash on Ash Street in Scranton for reports of a juvenile kidnapping by 2 men, one of which was later identified as 20-year-old Cesar Rodriguez Hernandez. Scranton police were informed by a friend of the victim that the victim escaped from the suspects and was running through the woods near the Skyview apartments. The victim informed officers several days later that he was cleaning his friend's car when he saw a vehicle approach him on the day of the kidnapping. 2 men in ski masks got out and forced him into the car, as stated in the affidavit. The victim told investigators that after being taken, the suspects pointed a gun at him and ordered him to give them his clothing and sneakers. After they robbed the victim, the suspects told him to run. According to the court documents, video surveillance at the car wash captured the incident, confirming the victim's claims of kidnapping. Police were later informed that the suspects were allegedly associated with a Dominican gang that attended West Scranton High School. Both Rodriguez Hernandez and the other suspect, whose identity has not yet been released, were found and arrested on Friday, February 28th by Scranton police. Rodriguez Hernandez has been charged with robbery, threat, kidnapping, and other related offenses. Coming up on WYLN News, the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is hosting a St. Patrick's Day networking mixer. Plus, the Luzerne County Elections Bureau has begun listing candidates for an upcoming primary election. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network and Jefferson Health, investing in your well-being and building healthier communities. Because more expertise and convenient care means better outcomes and a healthier you. Learn more at lvhn.org/Jefferson.
My name is Andy and tomorrow is going to be sunny.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Bev's story is great. Many of you who twist and crack your own neck, she developed pain down her arm by damaging her disc. So stop doing that bad habit. Watch the show to see how we corrected her whole future for her.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Police in Wilkes-Barre are attempting to identify the individual shown on screen. The male shown on screen was seen entering the Wegmans store in Wilkes-Barre Township on Sunday, February 9th around 2 p.m., where he stole several items. Anyone with information can contact the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Department at 570-208-4635, extension 391. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce and Carbon Chamber members will be coming together to host a networking event on March 13th at the Heritage Hill Senior Community Center in Weatherly from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The mixer will be themed to the St. Patrick's Day holiday, as both the Hazleton and Carbon Chamber members invite coworkers and guests from both business communities to come together. Attendees will enjoy an Irish-themed menu featuring Irish beef stew, beer cheese soup, soda bread, mini shepherd's pie, Irish apple tart, and more. The Heritage Hill team will also be offering tours of the facility where you can learn more about the work they do for the senior community. No fee is required to attend the event, but reservations are required. You may register online or contact the Chamber office at 570-455-1509 or email lfalabella@hazletonchamber.org. Heritage Hill is located at 806th Street in Weatherly. The Luzerne County Election Bureau has started posting an online list of candidates who will appear on the county's May 20th primary election ballot. This year's primary is a local election year, which will feature several municipal, school, and county races. The online list of candidates not only serves to inform the public on who is running for the various positions, but also to help prove the candidate list for issues such as name spelling. Candidates may call 570-825-1715 or email elections@luzernecounty.org to report any issues. March 11th is the deadline for primary candidates to file their petitions. After the deadline, the County Election Bureau will send candidates both text messages and written communications stating their name and the office they are seeking for verification purposes. The list of candidates and all offices appearing on the ballot have been posted at luzernecounty.org. Coming up on West Hazelton's News Choice, Chris formally leads the path through history with Plymouth Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Emilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cher's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazelton, 570-454-7229. Cher's is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazelton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Hey! Did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
The story of Plymouth begins several hundred miles to the east, in Windham, Connecticut. It was there on June 18, 1753, that the Susquehanna Company was founded to settle lands along the Susquehanna River in land that had been granted to Connecticut by Charles II in a 1662 charter. The land in question was purchased from the Wyoming Valley's Iroquois tribes the following year, and by 1769, settlers under the command of John Durkee reached the area. They subdivided the region into 5 separate townships, one of which they named Plymouth, and began building settlements designed like typical New England towns. The problem was, Pennsylvania had also been granted the same land by a decree to William Penn in 1681, and both colonies soon came into conflict over the land. 3 separate Yankee-Pennamite wars would be fought for it, and the area around what would become Plymouth would see the climax of the Second War on Christmas Day 1775 at the Battle of Rampart Rocks. Using the rocks of the titular cliffs near Nanticoke Falls in the Susquehanna for cover, a Connecticut militia under the command of Colonel Zebulon Butler, later to play a strong role in the Revolution's Battle of Wyoming, defeated about 600 Pennsylvanian troops. By then, however, war with Great Britain was underway, and the colonies were able to put aside their claims for the wider goal of American independence. More violence, though, would break out after the Revolution, and it would not be until the Decree of Trenton in 1782 established Pennsylvania's ownership of the Wyoming Valley. Connecticut settlers, however, retained their control over their lands if they could prove ownership. Initially, Plymouth Township was a largely agricultural area. The settlers, however, knew coal was underneath them, as several outcroppings of anthracite could be seen throughout the township. Abijah Smith, a former Connecticut resident himself, bought land on the east side of Coal Creek in 1806, intent on mining the coal. He would launch the township's coal industry when he floated an ark loaded with 50 tons of coal down the Susquehanna to Columbia, Lancaster County, in the fall of 1807. Smith's brother John would also get into the coal business, opening a mine of his own in 1811 that became a tourist attraction of sorts for some time. From there, coal mining took off in Plymouth Township. By 1830, it was estimated 10,000 tons of coal had been shipped downstream. The building of the North Branch Canal along the Susquehanna proved especially beneficial in the rise of coal shipping. Opened in 1830, it provided docks for Plymouth Township's coal to be loaded up. One of the local mine operators, Henderson Gaylord, went as far as to build a gravity railroad along what today is Walnut Street and Gaylord Avenue in Plymouth Borough to deliver his coal straight to the canal. The North Branch would also create a boat-building industry in the community, with first arcs and then flat-bottom canal boats being constructed in the basins. The latter were given the name Shawnee boats, Shawnee being an early unofficial name for the community, and many locals would work as boatmen up and down the canal, becoming well known for their call, Shawnee against the world.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hello, I'm WYLN historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Welcome back to Kokomo's County Report. I'm joined here with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Krokema. Romilda, how's it going?
It's going really well. How's it going with you?
Going pretty good.
Good?
Pretty good. Warmer weather.
Warmer weather.
Yeah. Getting slowly closer and closer to spring. And
spring training.
I'm all here for it. Yep, spring training.
Playing baseball.
Yep, that's a fun time, definitely. I know here today you want to talk with us about a new board member, part of the election board in Luzerne County. If you could tell us more about that.
Right. Christine Boyle was voted to be the new election board chairperson, and that came with the there's 5 members on the board, and the 4 members voted and chose Christine Boyle. So you'll hear more about her as the months and the weeks go forward.
Absolutely, yeah. Always a lot of things that the election board has to do every year, especially when an election is coming up, and there's always a lot of pieces with that. So I'm guessing she'll definitely be busy.
You'll be busy.
Yep. I know you also want to give our viewers some information regarding the historic train station over in Wilkes-Barre and how the county has been looking to make a purchase with the train station.
Right. The train station houses our tourism board and tourism department. And we have a little gift shop there, and you can find out information about all the exciting things that are happening here in Luzerne County. The building and some surrounding parking spaces are for sale. And we are going to negotiate, hopefully, to try to purchase the train station so we can continue to house the tourism department and our gift shop there. Tourism is funded by the hotel tax. It does not come out of our general fund, and we're hoping that we can, the rental payment, the lease payment that we have right now, that if we do purchase the building, it will remain close to or the same as. And then we'll own the building. So we're in negotiations. There's nothing final, but I did bring it to the real estate committee to get their buy-in and just to negotiate. It's a beautiful building. It's a historic building. It's a great home for our tourism department. And if people don't know where it is, it's in Wilkes-Barre, and it used to be the station, which was a bar and restaurant that people my age frequented. So it's a great location, it's a great building, and we're just starting the negotiations, and we'll keep everybody updated.
Lots of exciting stuff there. And I have to ask, if the county does end up purchasing the train station, are there any plans to do anything with it outside of house the tourism department within the building?
Well, there is an office on the 2nd floor that we can lease out as well. There's no elevator in the building, so we really can't put a county office there, but we could lease it out to some private or nonprofit so we can get some revenue. And there is a portion of the land next to the train station that we could have a little area where we can have outdoor smaller events.
Right. Yep.
So, we're looking into it. There's nothing final, and it's not going to cost $4 million. Certainly council has to approve any purchase of any real estate. So everything will be made public, but we are negotiating with them.
Yep. Well, things are definitely moving along with that.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything else that you want to share with us this week, Romilda, regarding anything in the county?
Well, there's a lot of events going on in the county. You can go to our website to check those out. Go to our tourism website. There is now a podcast with tourism that we have, I believe, every Friday that goes to different locations in Luzerne County. But, we're working hard. We're getting ready for the election. We're preparing to do we have at least 9 major rope and bridge projects that we're doing in the spring, so we're doing that.
Yep, always busy stuff going on. Well, as always, I want to thank Romilda Krokema for joining us here on Krokema's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.